Today I'm going to review Skyfall.
You both know what's at stake here.
There isn't much road left.
Take the bloody shot.
Skyfall came out in 2012 for the 50th anniversary of the Bond films. It cost 200 million to make, but it made 1.1 billion back. So that was the first Bond film to make over $1 billion. And it was also the 7th highest grossing film of all time, the highest film in the UK to make $1 billion, and it was the second highest film of 2012. So it was a staggering success. It runs 143 minutes. It got 5 Academy Award nominations and won 2 of them. 1 for Best Sound Mixing and 1 for Best Original Song. Adele sung the song Skyfall. It's the 3rd film to star Daniel Craig as James Bond, and it's also the final film to have Judi Dench as M. So Daniel Craig's final film's coming out soon, No Time to Die. So I thought I'd review the 2 Daniel Craig films that I haven't done yet. That's Skyfall and Spectre, and they're both chalk and cheese. So in this review I'll be reviewing Skyfall, and in the next one I'll be reviewing Spectre. So Skyfall has a strange villain called Silver, and he used to be a 00. He's taking revenge on M because he believes she betrayed him, just left him to die. He's doing this elaborate plan to get his own back on her. He's also into cyber terrorism, so he's making a fortune by computers. So Silver's a really bizarre villain. Could have been better. He's probably the weak point of the film, probably the only weak point.
Well, first time for everything. What makes you think this is my first time? Oh, Mr. Bond.
That bloody Silver, he was a camp bugger. And now what team he battered for? Another interesting thing about this film and the plot is, like, the theme throughout the film's all about aging and about resurrection. Daniel Craig looks a lot older in this film than he did in the previous one, so it's insinuated that there's been a long time between Quantum of Solace and this film. So in this film he's got stubble on, he looks a lot older, everyone keeps saying he's like old and having like hints that he's past it. He even feels he's physical. Yeah, that bloody Daniel Craig. He's a right bloody scruffy bugger in this film. He doesn't bloody get a shave until halfway through the film. Really good idea though, making on that Bond's past it. It's also a dig at like critics saying that the Bond franchise is too old and past it. But this film's all about rejuvenation. And at the end of the film, there's a scene where Bond walks into the office and there's a new M, a new Moneypenny, you get a new Q. So it's like revitalising the series, the whole franchise. It's more low-key. It's not like elaborate or epic or anything. In fact, most of the film's set in England, like London and Scotland. It does briefly go abroad though, where it looks beautiful, the setting. Like it's at night and you see all the neon signs and the skyscrapers and everything. That looked epic, that. Great cinematography. And the director, Sam Mendes, he did a fantastic job with it. And he also seems to be more like into characters than action. So a lot of the time with this film it's a bit slower paced, but it involves more characterisation. Adele did a great song with Skyfall, and the beginning credits are some of the best. It kind of like tells a story watching the credits. You see Bond's house called Skyfall breaking apart, you see headstones, and you see Bond getting shot at, and it like hints at what's going to happen throughout the film. Like M dying, getting replaced with a new M. And I think Judi Dench, I think she was fantastic in the part of M. And this is probably a best film. She's got loads of screen time with Daniel Craig. And I think she worked best with Daniel Craig than she did with Pierce Brosnan. Another thing about aging is the new Q's funny. Instead of like the audience being used to like an old man playing Q, this time it's reversed and it's like a young nerdy guy who's Q. So that was a good surprise. And he has a bit banter with Bond about aging. like him being young and him being old. Fascinating characterisation.
That radio. Not exactly Christmas, is it?
Were you expecting an exploding pen? We don't really go in for that anymore.
Severin's a good character as well. She's like terrified. You can tell she's panicking when she meets Bond because she has to do certain things, otherwise Silver will kill her. And the performance was great. She was really good in the bar scene.
Employer.
How much do you know about fear?
All there is.
Well, not like this.
The new Moneypenny's good. She actually shoots Bond at the beginning. But she's a really fun character. I like her. The new M that takes over, though, I'm not too keen of him. Ralph Fiennes. He's not a patch off Judi Dench. I think this was a brave film to have it low-key and more character-driven. They don't panic saying, oh, we need an action scene here, we need an epic action scene there, we need a volcano ending. But it was good low-key and it worked perfect. And the stuff towards the end, the last third of the film, in Bond's house called Skyfall, that's where Bond lived as a kid. I thought, oh, that section of the film was brilliant. They were even considering having Sean Connery in this film, playing Kincaid, but they got someone else. But I think Connery, I don't know, it would have been really good seeing Connery in this film. I don't think he would have stained the limelight from Craig. I thought he could have worked good in this film. It's a pity they didn't use him. Hey, it was a good thing bloody Sean Connery wasn't in the bugger. He would have took half the bloody budget to pay him. The tight-ass bugger. But the star of the film's Daniel Craig. His performance in this film's incredible. I love the scene where his BMW blows up and he gets really angry at Silver. It's little touches like that. He's really got the character of Bond down to a fine art. He is one of the best. In the final shot where Bond goes into M's office, you find out that Naomie Harris's character's actually Moneypenny. And when he goes through the office door and he sees the new M, that's like really uplifting and optimistic rejuvenation of the franchise. I thought that was an excellent ending to a brilliant film. A lot of fans think this film's overrated though. I think it's because with it being so popular and it made so much money more than the other Bond films, it kind of gets classed as a little bit overrated. Although I do prefer Casino Royale. I think that's the best Bond film. I do appreciate this film. It is excellent. I thought it was a brave choice to have it low-key and character-driven and to do with age and rejuvenation. So out of 10, I'd have to give this film top marks. 10. 10 out of 10. It was excellent. What do you think, Bones? Did you like it? Top marks, Phil. I thought it was a great Bond film. But you can't beat Roger Moore. Okay, everybody, bye. I'll be doing Spectre next time. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.